I haven't gone all QR and forgot about everything else, but I've been working on that site for a while, and I really think that a reselling platform for QR codes could be an earner. I'm an IT guy, and other people are salespeople. They can sell the QR codes, it works, so I'll just be optimizing that site and making it more useful. And doing my clean energy things at the same time. It's funny because I made this heliostat with the temperature sensor and everything that you can see on the green check slash reports, and we had a inspirational session, as it's called, for renewable energy and sustainability in my neighborhood, uh, organized by a serious party, Woonstad, which is a building corporation that houses people in rented or owned houses, and they put some money in it, and they were actually looking for good ideas. So we have a lot of problems with very fine particle dust and soot and black carbon in the air where I come from, and so I propose to have an internet-based network of sensors to measure that because I've been basically making the whole heliostat thing partly because I wanted to find out whether it's possible to have a two-way interaction between computers and devices, measuring devices or hardware. And so I now gave the proposal, and there might be some money there. We're also going to have a challenge to get 100 people to buy solar panels, and we're quite positive about the possibilities. In Holland, there's a kind of a complete riot in terms of renewables because the government negotiated, the green parties of the government negotiated a deduction in the VAT on solar panels, but the way it's executed sucks. So everybody is now at a loss. What's going to happen? So should I buy my solar panels? Will I get a reduction? When will it start? Etc. Etc. Nobody knows. It's a big mess. You should never you will never find that if it's about housing or banking. Then everybody's right on top of it, and you're not going to have a situation where it's not sure whether something will be about 10% cheaper next month or not, because that completely locks the market. But we have that situation right now, and it seems to be that solar panels will be for a little while very much cheaper, quite a lot cheaper, 15%. And so there's lots of stuff going on in terms of renewables. I'm going to try to get my solar thing in a meeting of the Dutch Society for Solar Power, let's say, installations, that is supporting Desertec but is doing nothing else. It's basically a kind of armchair, I'm eating at the same time, armchair society that tries to keep solar thermal power out of Holland and out of Europe and into the future. Pushing it into the future, that's what a lot of people do, so that we never get the use of it. So I'm working on that, and I'm also working on the fact that I now have, I cannot show it, I'm looking for, oh here. So this is, I probably showed it already, but this is the magnetic rotary encoder that I want to use for the heliostat, which is a tiny thing. And my challenge has been for almost 2 years now is to simply program a little device like this with C code. For some reason, it's almost like there's an evil hand in it, but some part of the setup keeps failing. So you have your software development suite, and you're programming it, and you have your programmer, you have your chip. So then the chip burns out, or the programmer burns out, or the software developer kit quits, or it doesn't know how to program anymore. And that's been going on for years, and then you also have, let's say, the tininess of the whole device, and understanding what it's doing has kept me from achieving my desired result, which is a two-axis position sensibility, useful for my heliostat, for my solar power, for my thermal things, everything. But it's now within reach. So, but I've been working on the QR side lately and other stuff because I have a grandfather with lots of paintings, so I have to photograph them. That didn't happen yet, but it's gonna take some time as well. And then I have my boat and other stuff, which is not a luxury thing actually. It's a bit of a chore. But this is an update. I thought I'd give you one. It used to be that if you say let's say in a meeting with all kinds of officials about renewable energy, and you say, well, of course we could put three windmills up in our neighborhood, and then we would have solved the electricity problem. And then everybody would laugh. Yes, that would be ridiculous. But this time the guy tried the same joke. He said, "Wow, that would be ridiculous." Everybody says, "What? Three windmills, and we don't have to pay for electricity anymore. Let's go!" So that's a way better attitude towards let's say, the possibility of prosperity based on renewables. It's definitely there, and lots of people are now much more enthusiastic about it in Holland, which is a backward country in European terms, by the way. Lots of coal-fired power plants. But thanks for listening, and I hope you keep following this channel. And if you like the QR code thing, tell somebody. If you like the green check report thing, tell somebody. And if you like the melting sand with solar power, tell somebody. If you want to have one of these things, simply buy one, because I can use. I should be earning money with this, and I'm still having a hard time doing that. Thanks for listening.